Hi and welcome. This is Gypsy Maggie Rose coming to you from downtown Melbourne. This is my last day in Melbourne, unfortunately, but I got a fantastic day planned. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn's about moving on, darling, just letting it all flow, letting things be, letting things be enough, putting everything behind your itchy nose and moving on. Because you can. Okay, it may feel that things are ending, and they are. But everything has a time and a season, and for now it's time for you to start putting forward the plans and the directions to moving on and to letting that all happen. Aquarius. My goddess, Aquarius, if you would only get out of your own way and allow things to happen, then there would be such joy in your life. There's a project I'm feeling now that most of you've got in mind, something that may seem a little bit daring and a little bit out there, but darlings, it's fine. It's like, go for it, because there's a lot of hope and a lot of joy and new beginnings here. It's like, open your heart and just let the creative juices flow. Basically, go for it because you can. Okay, let's see where our Pisceans are at. Our Pisceans, oh my goodness me, darlings, just don't get your knickers in a knot about things that are not going to happen. Okay, so things may feel a bit flat and a little bit like, oh goddess, no, there's not enough to pay Peter, there's not enough to pay Paul, what am I going to do here, what am I going to do there? The answer is nothing. You do the best you can, and then everything else will take its place. It's at the moment you need to take care of the little things. Like, I know you've got some big stresses around you, but trying to hit the top note right now just isn't going to work. You've got to start chipping away, undermining, getting through the little things so you can deal with the big things, okay? Aries. Aries, life's a bit like a two-edged sword at the moment. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So you may as well do. Okay, so there are a few difficult spots around plans that you've got in mind or things you need to be doing. But everything has got a way to get through it. It's about you taking charge, about you taking control, about you allowing yourself to stand strong, to stand firm, and to know that you're doing what's right for you. If you know what you're doing, darling, that's all that matters. Taurus. Let's see where our Taurians are today. Our Taurians may be looking to far horizons and not really wanting to be where they are. Well, too bad, too sad, darlings. It's about pulling everything together. It's about looking at what you do have rather than dreaming and wishing for this or wishing for that. Sometimes we are much, much richer than we give ourselves credit for, and there's so much more happening around you, darling. It's like, open your eyes, be very aware of what is happening, what you have got to give, and just basically go for it. Basically it's about counting your blessings now. It's about looking at what you do have and giving the best you can to every possible situation, okay? Gemini. Okay, sitting around dreaming about making something happen isn't going to do it, darling. Getting off your butt and putting in the hard yards is what's going to make it work. Okay, everything has to have a plan and has to have a bottom line. And this is where you're at right now, is that planning stage, that putting things together, the bottom line. So it's like, this is a space to build from and a space to grow from. So you need to move forward very, very strongly from here and simply head down, bum up, and work through it, hon. And that's for emotional stuff as well as everything else. Okay? Let's have a look. Cancerians. Okay, Cancerians, where you're at right now, the sword's in your own hands. You choose the outcome, for better, for worse. It's like there's a decision time, a choice here. This choice is yours. Okay, yes, so there are past things here that lead you to think, oh my goddess, this may not be quite as wondrous or as straightforward as it seems. Life isn't straightforward, darling. There are twists and turns. But this is about choice time for you and about you making the decisions and the choices and going with them, okay? Now let's have a look at our our Leos. Leo, you may be on top of the world, but are you getting what you want? In some circumstances, yes. In other circumstances, you've got a long way to go. This is about knowing what you want, but it's also about appreciation of what you have. Leo at this time could be a little bit with the cat that's got the cream, but wants everything else to go with it. Darling, you can have it all, but you need to appreciate what's in your hand and take it forward from there. It's about, this weekend is about rejoicing and celebrating what you have and who you are. And sometimes we don't know what we've got until we lose it. Then we've got to go back and pick it all up from scratch. Virgos. I just love this Virgo energy because they just don't like change, and you guys don't want to let go. Well, too bad, too sad. It's time for change, and it's like, this change is here. Like it or lump it, here I am. You're just going to have to do it. So this is all about change. This is all about moving forward. But it's also about trusting yourself, trusting in the strength of what you know you can do. Because Virgos tend to be a little bit, oh my God, will I, won't I? No, you just will. End of story. Because you can, because that energy's strong, because everything in you now is going, I need to be in control. I need to be in the leadership role. I just need to do this. Okay, so stop faffing around and get on with it. Libran. No good closing your eyes, darling, and hoping to the good goddess and the good Lord that everything's going to work out. There are some things you have to be strong about, and closing your eyes doesn't mean they're not there. It's like hiding your head in the sand for bad emotional issues now. Simply are not going to work. Been there, done that, time to get on with it. But it's also time to understand that there is strength in union, strength in relationship with others, strength in trust. This is your time to move into that trust area and understand that strength and just go with it, okay? Just do it because you can. Now let's see what our beloved Scorps have got. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, there are opportunities and directions offered here, darling. Sitting back and going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, ain't going to touch it. This is about you charging ahead. It's a way is being paved before you. Ideas are being set before you, but nothing is going to change until you, I guess, sound the battle cry to move forward. It's like, yes, I can do this. And this is what it's about now. It's everything is in place. It's waiting for the commander to go, let's go. And darling, of your life right now, you are the commander. Although it does seem like you're being swept along on a tidal wave, you very much need to make this decision to go ahead. For some, it's drifting into unseen waters. But, you know, unseen waters can bring such a lot of joy. Unseen waters don't have to be cold and icy. They can be warm and luxuriant and wondrous, okay? Let's see what our Sages of the universe are up to. Whoa, Sag, your world is about to rock on its foundations, hun. And in a good way. You know, sometimes we all need a little shake up, a little like something that's going to sit up and make us take notice whether we want to or not. And you're at this shaky foundation time now when you need to move ahead, when everything is going to surge forward and all you can do is go with the flow. Hang on for the ride because it's going to be a ripper. It's about enjoying and moving forward and going with that. It's this energy that's around right now. It's the most amazing energy, but it's changing fast at the speed of light. We've got solstice on Monday. We've got full moon on Saturday. We've got lunar eclipse on Saturday. We've got a Grand Cross lineup on Saturday. It's like the planets are out there shouting, let's party. You know, and parties are either good, bad, but my God, the aftermath has got to be dealt with. Okay, you guys have a great day, and I'll chat with you soon. Blessed be.